Okay, friends, I just wanted to make a real quick video here before we wrap this whole thing up to show you what outliers look like on box and whisker plots. There's actually a pretty standard way of identifying them. So I went back to our 2019 TIM scores here, and I'm going to not use my Excel calculator. I'm just going to use the built-in box plot generator that Excel has, which we learned about a couple videos ago. We're gonna, insert a box plot right there. All right, we're gonna clean it up just a little tiny bit. I don't know why it chose 0 as a bottom value there. You know what? That's fine. Let's leave it at 0. That's fine. I'm gonna mess with the data anyway. And this is exactly the same. I'm gonna turn that mean marker off as well. Burp. And when I went into here to the format data points, you might notice it says show outlier points. Now, there aren't any. We just showed that there weren't any using Tukey's rule of 1.5 IQRs. But what if there were? What would they look like? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create some outliers based on our rules. Now, if I remember correctly, 626 was the cutoff. Anything bigger than 626 would be considered an outlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change that 616 to 700 and then press enter. And now you see what an outlier looks like. It just popped up right there. You know, so maybe I'll make it 750 so it doesn't sit on one of those lines there. Now it's actually. Now please realize I'm totally bastardizing the data here. I'm just goofing with it and making it not what it actually was, because I want to show you this is how box and whisker plots, I think they're called modified box plots. I think that's what it's called when they show outliers. They represent them as little symbols off to the right or left, or in this case, up or down. So let's change Chinese to pay to something else. Let's make it 800. There we go. Get a couple outliers. Actually, let's just make it 810. Now, I don't want to mess with too many of the data points, because if I mess with too many of them, I'll actually change the values of Q3 and Q1, which might change the actual values of what makes an outlier. But I'm going to come down here, and I'm just going to change the low one to something very low that'll sneak out. So there it was right there. You can see it right there. So all this video was supposed to do was to show you what outliers look like when they appear on a box and whisker plot. This one's called a modified box plot because it has the outliers shown. That's all. Ideally, I'd love to have this capability on my Excel calculator on top of the histogram, but that'll have to wait till I get a little bit more clever with my coding. All right, let's wrap this thing up.